my interest in media started back in like 2013 2011 with YouTube. I was, one of those people who obsessively watched YouTube. A lot of those content creators in like the Minecraft gaming space specifically really got me into just media production. And I already liked movies, so it was kind of this blend of like creating stuff and then enjoying movies, which slowly led me into film, and then finding TSTV. So I joined TSTV, I think, at a low point for the org. So it was me and 4 other juniors at the time.
Oh no! No! Both of us! But you won! But I won! I should have jumped on the platform!
And so we had a show of 5 people. And I enjoyed my first semester there, and in the second they asked me to be a producer because they were like, we need more people. But we just kind of kept working at the show. The next year we gained 6 more people, and so our show became an 11-person show, and it just kept climbing. And then this year I'm the station manager, so now I'm not really on BGHL in the same capacity, and I manage all 24 shows that we've got. So it's been really interesting. I think one of the biggest things I've seen this year is a lot more of a turn to community for TSTV. I've been seeing like shows that you would be surprised that collabed. I think Sports did something with Hook Bang, which is like our food show, which feels like a random combo. But just seeing shows work together and people who previously stuck to one thing kind of bounce around has been really cool. I'm also really proud of the amount of opportunities we've gotten students this year. Like South by Southwest went very smoothly, which rarely happens, so Sneak Peek got to do a lot of cool stuff with that.
Students.
Yes.
Good luck to you. I love that you're out here at South by doing the thing, the camera, the mic. I mean, look at you dressed up, looking amazing. Dream big.
We've had a lot of in-studio interviews with Local Live doing things with South by. Hook Bang had the MasterChef winner to interview, so that was cool as well. I'd just say there's a lot of little things that started happening this year that didn't happen in the past that I'm glad that have been part of to help make happen. One of the big things I wanted to do this year was kind of merge marketing with TSTV because we play commercials on our FCC stuff, but given kind of the new media landscape, I wanted to introduce new ways to market with TSTV. So we reached out to The Onion because we have a satirical news show here called Next Week Now. We were like, would you like to make a little sketch with us? We'd have students write it, and then you can tell us what you want included and not included. And so I think we sent that script back and forth 3 or 4 times. They liked the script eventually. I set Next Week Now out to go record it. They filmed it in some classrooms and stuff. And I thought it came out pretty nice. I thought they did a good job for being on such a tight timeline. And I look forward to seeing what TSTV does next with that kind of stuff, because student-led ads, in my opinion, are a lot more interesting than commercials.
Wow. I think I'm gonna give them my money after all. I mean, without them, I wouldn't have even known about the Lockheed Martin Spider. I'll go get that.
Hello.
I would say it starts with the basis of you have me as the station manager, and you have our staff members, which are like your social media team, your department directors. At TSTV, we have a narrative department, a animation department, entertainment, sports, news, and then we have a program called Incubator. They get to set up a time in our little war room where they can talk about, what are we going to do this week if it's a weekly show, or if it's a narrative show where they post maybe once a month. What's the next script going to look like? How are we going to get actors? Things like that. But yeah, consistency really depends. Entertainment, sports, and news are very much a weekly thing. That's like a live TV show that you watch. While something like narrative and animation are kind of like animation makes bumpers. They don't really have a live slot, but the narrative has slots where they can insert episodes they've filmed. So they typically do 3 to 4 episodes a semester. As for Incubator, that's a program we have where it's a year-long thing. So you apply at the beginning of the year, you pitch a little pilot episode, and then you get taken through the whole process of what it's like to make your first episode of your show. So that's kind of like a brief overview of how every show works. It really just depends on who's in charge of their shows. I would say a majority of people have no experience with film production here, which I think is what makes it so interesting, because then you have the mix of people who do, who end up leading the shows, and they can guide people into having that experience. Incubator, I think it's even more so encouraged that you have no experience, because the whole point of it is to kind of learn how to go through the process, because otherwise you just do it on your own. So yeah, I'd say a lot of people don't really have the experience that you'd think they'd have when joining.
Hello. Hi.
I would just say do it. I mean, the biggest thing is go to our social media, look for, when are we accepting people, find out what shows are here. I mean, the beauty of TSTV is when you join, you're just joining the org. You don't have to have chosen what TV show you want to be on, and you can do all of them. I've been on 13 shows in my time, even though I stuck to one main one. And so my biggest thing, if you want to join TSTV, is just come do it. Come hang out, come to the 4th floor, see what's up, figure out the schedules. They hang up in the hallway and stuff like that. So yeah.